All right, so today I figured we'd play some whatchamacallit, some UFC 3, and today, I was scrolling through the characters and I was looking through and I'm like, who should I play today? Who should I play as today? And I figured, I really want to play as a boxer, a grappler, somebody who could put that work in the ground and striking. And although he's not the best character in the middleweight division, no, but he's pretty fun to use. I wanted to pick Reshad Sugar Reshad Evans, however you want to call him. But this man, I remember when, no, I don't remember, but I saw this fight of him and Chuck Liddell, and when he knocked out Chuck Liddell, I was like, bro, this man, like, he just faced against one of the top strikers at that time, and he could even put it in the ground. So this man was an ultimate fighter. This man was a champion, and he retired sometime last year. Oh, like, dang, bruh. But this man was a beast, and it's just people that because he was losing bad. Like, he was in a losing streak, and I guess he decided, man, I guess I'm not good enough anymore, and he decided to retire. But he's like one of those characters I wish had a younger version of himself, a model, or at least his prime stats, because he was no slouch in the UFC. Dude was really good. Excuse me. And that's pretty much all I gotta say about him. The lightweight division, light heavyweight division, he's pretty fun to use as to an extent, man. If you face somebody that abuses their height advantage and a reach advantage, it's gonna be a real struggle. And if they're really good too, that also counts. Today, playing some Reshad Evans, and this guy picked GSP. I figured, man, this is probably gonna be tough striking on the on top. I'm not playing against the best players, as we're gonna check one of these fights. We're gonna check, man. Really upset me because I had it in the bag, man. I was like, and I felt I did really good, and then he just got lucky at the end. But we'll check it out. So stay tuned, or if you want to skip, go right ahead, man. But I'd be much happier, watching throughout the whole video. So honestly, like, what is there to say about the ground game in this game? It's the same as last year, pretty much. Arm traps this year are arm traps in UFC 3 are so hard to do, and they're tough. And I've lost a couple games because arm trap just wasn't working, or not working, but like I just couldn't do it in time. So it's just the same thing, and it's just slow paced. It's not enough action. As one of my favorite UFC 3 playing YouTubers, Marshall Mina, said, but it's like sometimes in real life it'll be fast packed, action packed. Some of these fighters, they like to go fast. They're in the ground like it's chaos, as I throw in that taunt. But yeah, no, not really much, bro. I mean, I guess you could say it's being technical, being patient. But like when it happens on the ground and not much is happening, oh, you're wearing down the body. Oh wait, this guy gets on top. This could be the finish, But yeah, let's get back into the match. I don't know. Man's taunting. I guess we're not liking each other. I'm not sure what happened. And in the ground when he was in side control, he kept on flicking it. Like he was trying to stop me from throwing my shots. It was kind of weird. As he throws a jab right there. And my mindset was just strike with this GSP. You know? Like that's a crazy thing, right? Where you have Reshad Evans. This guy, he's becoming aggressive. You know, when you throw taunts, I don't really throw taunts a whole lot. Maybe in these clips I do. But when I'm competitive, I don't really throw taunts. I'm just trying to stay focused, play my game. You know, trying to mix up stuff. Maybe my combos are readable, but like neither I or my opponents try to counter each other. Unless you're like just a patient counter player, and you're just able to wreck me because I keep on throwing that jab, right hook. You know what I mean? That was a nice, like I could not stop that in time. That was nice. He tries to put me in the crucifix. I was like, nope. I like to say my ground game is decent. It's not the best. You could definitely beat me on the ground. Well, no, actually, I'm going to say I'm above average. I don't know all the tricks on the ground. And, yeah, I don't know how Unibot does it. Because, like, when he blocks you in a submission, it's over. But, like, I'm still working on my submission game. Okay, this guy has a nice submission. What I like to do is I like to go 2 gates, as people say. I like to go 2 gates, but the first thing I do is I go all around. So then, you see they're more big now. I could just work around and keep working, mixing it up if I want to. As you see, I'm denying. See, like, I know how to deny you. I know how to beat you on the ground. Unless you're, like, a really good ground guy and it just get boring. Like, if I'm playing casually, because there's, like, I play casually and then I play competitively where I'm just focused and I just try to play smart. When I play casually, I don't really want to play on the ground. You know what I mean? Unless you're, like, a good striker that doesn't have good ground game. As he drops me, that could have been the end of the round. If he got the right animation to jump on top of me. But, he'll just get on me. And he won that round, I'm pretty sure. But I won the first round. I know that for sure. Especially with the stun. Yeah, so I got to win this 3rd round. I got to knock him out or something. But we're still playing patient. Still got all our stamina.
3rd round underway.
I'm jumping all over the place with this commentary, bro. I'm going to try to stay like on top of you. Oh, damn. Get an early rock. GSP's trying to. Man, like if this was a championship fight, like I wouldn't be going so aggressive. But as you see, he's just like, me and him are both patient. I'm really not trying to like brawl with GSP because the minute I do that, I've lost. So he goes in the clinch with me. Interesting. We're kneeing each other. He hits me in the head. Tried to block that. I couldn't do it. Now, honestly, I wasn't expecting to get that break, but I guess he was expecting me to go single caller or something. Maybe he didn't know how to block it. Who knows? But the thigh clinch spammers, as I'll say, they know how to block that stuff. So maybe he doesn't have a clinch game. I don't either. So just a heads up. Okay. As you can see, bro, his stamina was low. Like if I had placed a good shot, he probably would have been stunned right there. But his head damage is starting to get low. I'm starting to get aggressive. He's starting to get aggressive. Oh my gosh, that straight caught him clean. It's all, and he left. Well, dang, man. Let's move on to the next match. I guess, bro. He wants to leave like that. All right. Man wanted to leave on us like that.
Coming up next, it is a middleweight matchup.
We'll just
between
jump into the next
Anderson
match.
Spider Silva
All right,
and
we're going up
Reshad.
against a Silva player, and if I remember correctly, this guy spent his stamina. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think he was good.
And we are underway.
And when I say like you're not good, I'm saying like I mean like you know how like knee spammers are, right? If you're an experienced player, you know what I'm talking about. If you come across a knee spammer, they're just like exploiting the game. You know what I mean? They're just using the stuff that the game has intended you to use them for, but not for that reason. And I feel like they need to nerf some of this stuff. Like, if I feel like you're not good, you're like abusing stuff in the game. Maybe thigh clinch. Or, maybe you're a crucifix guy, even though I know how to stop those. Or, you just like to throw knees, or maybe you just like to like spam all their special stuff, you know what I mean? Or, if you're not a good person, I feel like I could beat you easily striking. I feel like I could easily beat you striking. And or on the ground. So I'm like, bro, this guy's not good. I'm saying like he's not as good as me. That's pretty much what I'm saying. This guy, man, he's taking a lot of abuse. See the stamina he's lost. I got a major, well, not too major, but I still got a stamina advantage over him. I was being aggressive right there, trying to finish, trying to hurt him when he had low stamina. And I like mixing in the kicks. Like, Reshad Evans, like, this guy's throwing head kicks. Like, no, he knocked somebody out with a head kick. He knocked somebody out with it, but I like mixing it up. But, if you're a good player, you'll catch those or something. But he wasn't flashing. He was covering his head, really. And I still, despite that, was trying to take his head out. As he tries to take me down again, and in the ground, bro, like I could beat him. I forgot what happened really in the ground, but we'll see him when it gets to the ground, if it gets to the ground, and I know it's gonna get to the ground. So throwing 1-2s, and jeez, man, I was being aggressive. I think it was because his block was low, so I just started spamming. He got out of the way of that kick. Don't know if that was due to the camera or what, but trying to throw some leg kicks. Oh man, and he was trying to throw when he had low stamina. As we get him down, this was my round for sure. Unless this guy knocks me down and possibly wins this matchup, it's not happening. Nope. Yeah. Okay. All right. So for sure won that first round. We're seeing a nice knockdown. Dang, it looked kind of like that jab uppercut. I forgot what guy in MMA used it, but he used a jab uppercut. That thing was destructive. I don't even think it was MMA. I think it was boxing. But I could be wrong. I just don't know the name of the person. I know what I'm talking about though. Oh, he's throwing the leg kicks again. It's dangerous to throw those leg kicks up close, man. Like, if you're gonna come in close, don't do it to where I could hit your head or something. At least maybe like let me take your body, but like if I could get your head when you're trying to like hit me like into the body or something, that's dangerous. Yeah, as you can see too, his left leg is pretty low. I don't really feint a whole lot unless I'm trying to get my opponent to like throw shots. But he wasn't throwing shots, so I guess I was just holding my block to see what he'd do. As you can see, you don't throw your switches, man. Don't throw that kick, man. You're just gonna get caught right there. As he gets rocked again. And man, I could not block today. I don't know what was up, man. And you see, bro, a bunch of lag, but Some blocking. Oh, I'm just taunting right here. See, I taunt to get my opponents to do something. I want my opponents to be more aggressive. Because if I could do that, I can make them waste their stamina. I can come back to hit him hard. As you see, man, he's not throwing. He's not moving his head. I could have went to his body, on honesty. But I was headhunting. Again, playing casually. Yeah. And I think that led to my downfall. Just, I don't know. Just, we'll check out the next fight. All right, there is a fatal mistake I made. There was a fatal mistake I made. We'll check it out, though. I'm throwing that overhand. When you throw Reshad's overhand, I'm pretty sure he has a level 3. I know he has a perk that helps him wear down the chin when you throw the overhand. And that's useful for getting the rocks. Trying to throw a head kick. That's dangerous, man. Mixing it up. He's trying to buy. He should be flashing, but, you know. If he watches this, you go watch somebody like Marshall Mine or something. I don't really, you know, I try to put my own style into it. Maybe I watch how the fighters fight. Although you can't really. You can. If you want to watch a fighter and implement their style in here, you can to an extent. Like a grappler, you can do it for sure. But the grappling is like limited. You know what I mean? So you could play like him. You could play like how he does. As we end the round there. So round 2 was mine. I could finish him if I wanted to at this point. But as I was saying, you know, he's you can emulate being a grappler by trying to, you know, get him in the clinch, maybe take him down from there, maybe you know, going for that single, double takedown a lot. You know, not really trying to strike and then go for the takedown and then do whatever you got to do on the ground, right? You could do that, but you can't play exactly like him. So he's not playing like, you know, my man Anderson Silva would. Like Anderson Silva, yeah, he'd let his hands down, but you can't back up and, you know, sway and move around in the cage like you can. You know what I mean? I just don't like the the swing is okay in this game, but like I want to be able to move and circle around like I could in UFC 2. That's like one of the things I miss, being able to circle out of the cage, using good footwork. You can't really do that in UFC 3. I don't really understand why. I mean, I guess I could see. But yeah, hey. Just I don't know. Okay, Division 4. My goal is to get into Division 5. And, you know, so I could play against some of these good players. And hey, I want to test my skills against them, because like sometimes I just hate it when somebody plays unrealistically. But you know, it's ranked. People got to do what they got to do to get a win. All right, so let's get back into this fight, man. The guy's stamina's low. We're just gonna take him back down. There's nothing he could do. And if we take him to the ground, oh man, I love that takedown. If we take him to the ground, his you know, his transitions trying to get out of stuff is gonna be slower, as he faked me out there. I don't think he was meaning to. We're just gonna keep taking him down, but he doesn't know how to block that body lock, even though it's fast. If he doesn't know how to do it, we'll keep doing it. I couldn't stop it, so I tried to go for the side control.
And he winds up on top.
And he was trying to go for a choke. I don't know why. I guess he thought he could beat me on the choke, but he choked there. No pun intended.
Reversal here and into full guard.
Well, you know, I'm like, all right, let's just keep it here, man. We could finish it. Let's not try to risk it. You know, I'm blocking this man. He doesn't have any stamina. What is he gonna do? Oh, hit him in the body. Now we're gonna start working his head. He's trying to get out of there, but I know how to block the transitions. And we get ourselves a TKO. It's finished. It is over.
To do that to such a durable guy.
Yeah, he was getting dominated the entire time. Only way he could have won is if, like, he kept on throwing his special stuff while my stamina was low or something. And yeah, he probably would have gotten a stun, maybe take me to the clinch, something. If he had a better ground game, maybe he had a chance. But I had this from the start to finish. This guy's skill level was no bueno, no bueno.
This is one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. It's a middleweight matchup.
All right, so we got another match with Reshad Evans, and this will be the final match. I got more recordings, and if you're still here, man, thank you for watching this far, or if you skipped. But hey, regardless, how was your day? Hope it's been doing fine, man. All right, so starting off slow. I'm trying to stay, you know, by the cage, trying to pick my shots. I'm really not trying to strike with Nate, because if you're a good striker with Nate, you can do some real damage. But it was lagging bad. I'll try to get some games where I guess it's not lagging. I don't know, man. Recently, or not recently, but that at that time I was recording, because this is not live. This is not live. This is post editing, you know, recording. So at the time, bro, it was lagging, and I think it had to do with my internet. So you know, apologies to whoever I faced. You know, if they experienced horrible game. I will assure you that that's not the case anymore. So let's get into the match. Oh, we're brawling right now. And Nate, he's throwing a lot of power strikes. He's trying to throw some 3 combinations. He's trying to do that jab straight, and he stuns me. And maybe one of my flaws was trying to fight back with Nate, even though I think that was the appropriate strategy. Now, I mean, I don't know if you guys want me to spoil the results of these matches or not, but I'm gonna keep it honest. I lost, bruh, and it was so infuriating, man, to see that you had the match. You felt like you had the match. You felt like you could have beat him, especially towards the end. You start getting super aggressive. Bam, lights out. It's all over. You're really mad. You're like, bro, this game sucks. I have to put the game away. I gotta, you know, before I gotta take my frustration somewhere else. You know, people say, hey, it's just a game. But when you're in the moment, bro, you can't say it's a game, bro. Like, it's like, bro, like you had it. It's like saying, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like I had an interview for this job. You know, but they didn't hire me. I was like, bro, I did all that for nothing, man. Yeah, but you know, there's always more. You know, that there's always gonna be more matches and stuff, and there's always gonna be more jobs, more opportunities to do stuff, whatever, man. But man, this guy's ground game was iffy too. Not so good. As you can see, bro, I could block this guy. He wasn't trying to fake. Faking is what allows you to win in the ground game sometimes. I was being a bit predictable. Or maybe he wasn't pre-denying, actually. Yeah. Alright, trying to do some damage. Some people are predictable with their blocks, and that's why I'll just hit them immediately. Like, if I do it the first time and they go for their body, they've expected it to happen. Because if it's happened to them once or twice, they expected it to happen. So, hey, what I do is I just throw a shot that's not to the body, to the top, and then second time when I'm in half guard, give me some tips. I just go straight for the head. Maybe they'll block it, maybe they won't. But that's why you try, right? Especially in the end of the rounds, towards the end of the rounds. And I got the guy in the ground and he's in half guard. But you never try to finish it. If you can, you can, but most likely you won't. Unless you're like that guy I beat on the stat guard. I don't know. When I'm in the back like that, I'll just block your full guard and then either go for a rear naked choke or go straight in the top mount. And I'm just wearing him down again. I'm not trying to engage him on striking, and I think that was a smart thing to do. Because I knew his punches hurt worse than mine did, so I wasn't really trying to engage with him. I was, but I was picking my fights, you know, picking them shots, kind of like a sniper, except you know I don't have that reach. Because Nate's bigger. I wouldn't say he's bigger in terms of mass, but he's taller, has more reach, and his boxing is super good in the middleweight division. Yeah, I guess he was expecting me to go to body. Tried to throw the overhand, but dang. So I think towards like this, aggressive. Sorry if my headset cut down there. As he knocks me down, this ain't good, man. This ain't good, folks. Look at that overhand. He's trying to finish this fight as badly. And hey, man, I can't blame me as a character to do it. Oh, nice head kick. They're trying to mix it up. I felt like I had it on the striking game too. I could have beat him. He was just at the really good character to strike with. As he stuns me again, bro. I'm really close to losing, but like, you see, bro, look how much stamina he's wasting just to try to KO me. I tried to take him to the ground. Like, if I went for the, if he went for the uppercut, I was finished, guaranteed. And man, this game is a bit laggy, man. I'm sorry. Ooh, and man, another uppercut. I'm just getting rocked. I could get finished right here. Look, man, he's throwing so much. And I just have to take him to the ground so I survive. Look how low his stamina is compared to me. And this is one of the things I was mad at. I mean, I got rocked so many times, but then I also wasted stamina. So it's like, I should win, right? You know, you're always not. Not everything's gonna go your way, right? So I was expecting, because I had low stamina, that I was gonna win, because eventually I could rock him when he had low enough stamina. And although it's true in most cases, in this case, that was not it. And I made the fatal mistake, something you never want to do. And I was just being, you know, I think it was late at night. I think I was tired. I was, you know, playing a few games before, you know, getting out or something. But I wasn't going to play UFC after a while, I think, after this game, regardless of whether I won or lost. As he went for the choke right here, I still don't know how to stop that. So, you know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure it out. So, you know, I guess he missed the, or what, it was early. I guess he was he was trying to get it early, I guess. He was scared I was going to get it or something. I don't know. We got on the ground right now. Okay, well, let's talk about the fatal mistake I made, which is going to be in this third round. So I thought I had this guy done. And he's almost done on half. I probably could have finished it here. He was blocking all though. Now, I could have kept this on the ground low key, but you know, I was being hungry. I was expecting to knock this man out when he had low stamina and his head was low, and I was stunning him. But then, you know, being a really good having a really good striker he has, he's gonna go, you know. Oh man, that is a foreshadow, bro. That is a foreshadow. That is a foreshadow. We're gonna go with that double leg. We're not trying to engage with Nate. I'm not trying to lose this game, man. I feel like I could have won this third round. Low key, I feel like I could have won this third round. He could have kept throwing if he wanted to. I'm being honest, bro.
Well, hard to win
I can rarely get arm traps.
He lands a big shot from the bottom. Nice combination.
Look at that, trying to work
of
my
strikes from
body.
the
Now he
floor.
goes in the stack.
He's doing a great job of moving.
You know,
and
like, I don't know, was he
transitioning
trying
here
to
on the
pre-deny
ground.
it? Look at that. He's just relying on those overhands. Look at that super low stamina. I have more stamina. I could just blast at him as I knock him out. And I'm you know, oh man, watch this, man. It's so sad. I thought I had this, right? I'm like, bro, I'm gonna beat you. Nope. And this is why, folks, you don't become over aggressive, especially towards the end of a bout, or this will happen to you. Don't throw crazy strikes. Keep playing it smart till the end, or you'll get dropped like I did. Hope you guys enjoyed. See y'all.